You're about to learn how to sign all of these signs. Great. Here is our lesson plan. So we're going to start with the vocabulary signs. For each one, we're going to talk about hand shape, hand position, hand motion, and do lots of practice. After you've learned the signs, well, by golly, it's time for a quiz. In quiz number 1, you're going to sign. So I'll put something up and you sign it. And you can race the timer. After quiz number 1, we'll have quiz number 2 for understanding. Right, so this time I'm going to be signing. You take a look at me. He's doing something. You try to figure out what I'm signing. And as I do quizzes, whenever I do quizzes, I put on my glasses. Then I'm in testing mode. I don't talk and we communicate through signs. Okay. After quiz number 2, we're going to sign sentences. Yes, well, we've learned vocabulary, so why not sign questions and statements? Put it into real-world practice. Wonderful. After the sentences, you're going to see an inspiring quote. Here's the format. The quote is much longer, but that's the same similar format. You decipher, translate, figure out what is the message, and put it in the comments. Okay, this is our lesson for today. Let's attack, let's do it, and let's boost your skills. Here is the sign for cook. Okay, we're going to use the same hand shapes. The hands will be doing something different, but the same basic hand shapes. Like this, flat hands, fingers together, thumbs alongside. Now I'm right-handed. With my non-dominant hand, I'm going to put it down here, palm facing up. That's my platform, right? So with my dominant hand, I'm going to go like 1, flip, and go 2. Cook. Cook. All right, so just down once, flip it over, put it down again. So when you finish, both palms are facing up. From the side. Other side. Okay, from the front again, cook. So starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do cook 3 times. Cook. Cook. Okay, quick review. Hand shapes are the same. 1 down there, palm facing up. Dominant hand, put it on top, tap once, flip, tap twice. Cook. Okay, we just talked about how to sign cook. Here is the sign for dislike. Okay, lucky you, you're going to learn 2 signs on this one because dislike is based on the sign for like. Okay, so use your dominant hand. I'm right-handed. We're going to use the tip of our thumb and our middle finger, and we're going to start at our chest and we're going to pull out. So we're going to start like this and go like this. So once we come together and out, the tip of the middle finger, tip of the thumb are going to be touching like that, right here. Right, so the first one is like. Like. But we're going to be signing dislike. So what we're going to do is start with like and then throw it away. Dislike. At the same time, you probably notice a change in facial expression, right? So like, at least you have a pleasant look on your face because something is, you like it. But dislike, ugh. Right? Put that facial expression, disgusted, or you just annoyed, you just don't want it. Dislike. From the side. Other side. From the front again. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's sign dislike 3 times. Dislike. Okay, quick review. Remember the base sign is what? Like, right? But we need to put an opposite facial expression because we're going to be dislike. So you're going to be using the tip of your middle finger, tip of your thumb, going like that, right? Drawing it together, starting from the chest. So we have like, then we have dislike. So dislike, you're going to grab it, throw it away. Dislike. Okay, we just talked about how to sign dislike. Here is a sign for fall in love. Okay, we're going to use both hands, different hand shapes. Now I'm right-handed. With my non-dominant hand, I'm going to make this hand shape right here. All right, going to put it right there. That's going to be my flat hand, palm facing up. That's my platform. With my dominant hand, I'm going to stick up my index finger. All right, so I'm going to take the back part of the middle, the index finger, the side we could say. I'm going to place it right on top of my lips, and I'm going to go out and bounce twice. All right, when I'm bouncing, I'm going to be touching this part to my platform, right? When I'm here, just touching the lips, 1, 2. So we have fall in love. Fall in love. From the side. Other side. Front again. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Fall in love. Okay, now you could add an extra embellished facial emotion, facial expression if you really want to, just put on that love. Right? Fall in love. If you want to be a robot, you could be like this. Now the sign will be understood, but without some extra facial expression, we kind of leave some of the message lacking, all right? So if you really want to embellish, you'd be like, you just want to be regular. Okay, quick review, non-dominant hand, put that platform right about there. Dominant hand, stick up that index finger, place it at your lips to start, and then go down and bounce twice. Fall in love. Okay, we just talked about how to sign fall in love. Here is a sign for enjoy. Okay, the hand shapes are the same. Wonderful. Flat hand, fingers together, thumbs alongside. Now I'm right-handed, that's my dominant hand. So my first one's going to go on the upper part, my non-dominant hand down below. Now I'm just going to do a circle and have a pleasant and joyful look on my face. So we have enjoy. Enjoy. All right, if you want to do maybe 2 circles or 1.5 circles, that's fine. We're just making circular motions like that. Enjoy. From the side. Other side. Front again. Enjoy. All right, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Enjoy. Enjoy. So remember, facial expression is very important. If you're like, not quite getting the message across, put a happy facial expression on. All right, quick review, flat hands, dominant hand on top, non-dominant hand here, just lightly. You can get close. You wouldn't have to touch if you don't want to, but at least get close so people can see what you're doing. All right, I'm lightly touching. Enjoy. Enjoy. All right, we just talked about how to sign enjoy. Here is a sign for hamburger. Okay, we're going to use both hands. Now imagine you're in the kitchen, you have some raw hamburger there, and you need to form it into what? A hamburger. Yes, makes sense. So we have 1, and then we're going to flip and go 2. The hand shapes are just curved hands like this. Non-dominant hand starts down. Dominant hand, so I'm right-handed. Mine will start on top like this. 1, 2. So we have hamburger. From the side. Other side. From the front again. Hamburger. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Hamburger. Okay, so quick review. Hand shapes like that. Non-dominant hand right down there. Dominant hand on top. 1, 2, because what? That's right, you're forming the hamburger. Okay, we just talked about how to sign hamburger. Here is the sign for milk. That's it. Just squeeze with your dominant hand. So I'm right-handed. I'm going to start with like a fist shape, open a little bit, squeeze twice. If you need a visual, think like you're on a farm and you're milking the cow and you're squeezing the udder twice. So we have milk. From the side. Other side. Front again. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Milk. Milk. All right, very straightforward sign. Use your dominant hand, just squeeze twice. Put your hand somewhere about here, squeeze twice. So we have milk. Okay, we just talked about how to sign milk. Here is a sign for need. Okay, use your dominant hand. I'm right-handed. We're going to use the hand shape of the letter X, like in the alphabet, X. Okay, how to make an X? Well, go like this, put these fingers down, and just stick your index finger up. Now we're going to curve it down, pretending like we're Captain Hook. Arrgh, right, so that is an X. If you sign an X all by itself, it would be like this, X. Now we're going to take that X, we're going to put it here, we're going to twist it, turn it, so the tip of the index finger is pointing straight forward. So we're right here, now we just tilt it forward. We could say drop it down, twist it down, let it fall, right? So we have need. Need. From the side. Other side. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Need. Okay, so this sign also works for other concepts like must, should, and of course, need. All right, quick review. X hand shape there. Put it about right there. Tip of the index finger pointing straight forward, and just tilt it forward. Need. Okay, we just talked about how to sign need. Here is the sign for soon. Okay, we're going to use both hands, and the hand shapes are the same. Wonderful. We're going to be using H's from the alphabet, H. How to make an H? Well, go like this, pinky ring finger down, these two together, thumb there next to your ring finger. Do that with both hands. Now tilt them forward, we have 2 H's. If you sign H all by itself, it would be like this, H. Okay, so we have 2 H's. I'm right-handed, that's my dominant hand. Non-dominant hand, I'm going to put it right down there, tips of the fingers pointing that way. I'm going to take my dominant hand, the H hand shape, I'm going to put it on top. Now I'm just going to rub back and forth. Small little quick movements. Soon. Soon. From the side. Other side. Front again. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do soon 3 times. Soon. Soon. Okay, an alternate version for soon, this concept that you may see is using an F hand position. All right, hand shape of a letter F. Taking the F, the tips right here of your thumb and your index finger, and tapping twice just on your chin area, right, or a little bit above your chin. All right, so that's an alternate version you may see for soon. Okay, to be consistent throughout this lesson, we'll be signing soon like this, with the H hand shapes. Okay, quick review. 2 H hand shapes, both hands, non-dominant hand right there, dominant hand on top, the fingers touching the top, just lightly rub back and forth. Quick, short little movements. Soon. Okay, we just talked about how to sign soon. Here is the sign for tomorrow. Okay, use your dominant hand. I'm right-handed. Going to use the hand shape of the letter A. You could even say the thumbs up sign. So we have our A hand shape there. we're going to put it here off to the side of our face. Now we're not touching, we're just off to the side. Now the palm's facing this way, the thumb's actually pointing back behind us, and we're just going to tilt forward. Tomorrow. From the side. Other side. From the front again. Tomorrow. All right, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, as an alternate version, same hand shape, same movement. I have seen it where it's just lightly touching the cheek at first and then they flick forward. Tomorrow. You may see that. To be consistent throughout this lesson, we're going to be signing it where there's space and we're not touching our cheek, just like this, and forward. All right, quick review. Hand shape the letter A from the alphabet. A, B, C, A. Put it alongside so the palm's facing in towards your face, not quite touching, a little space, and just tilt forward. Tomorrow. Okay, we just talked about how to sign tomorrow. Here is the sign for wife. Okay, we're going to use both hands and the hand shapes are the same. Kind of like this, curved. We can start flat hands, all right? Now just curve them down. I'm right-handed, so my non-dominant hand, I'm going to put it down there, palm facing up. Dominant hand, I'm going to put it right here. Back of the fingers, lightly touch my chin, and then go down, and then clasp. So we have wife. From the side. Other side. From the front again. Okay, starting from the rest position, sign with me. Let's do it 3 times. Wife. Okay, quick note. You may hear like a kind of a clapping sound as the air escapes down there. That's fine. Wife. Another version which I've seen which ends up the same but starts a little different is like this. Okay, so it starts with the A hand shape and the side of the thumb just touching the side of the chin down here and then going down to end like we signed it before. Now the idea behind that is this is the sign for girl. Makes sense. Where we have this tip of the finger just sliding down the cheek. Another version I've seen for wife once again is wife. Okay, to be consistent throughout this lesson, we're going to be signing wife with the same hand shapes like this. Wife. And if you're curious, husband is very, very similar, just change the position of the first hand. Put it up here. Husband. Husband. Bonus sign. Okay, so quick review for wife. Hand shapes just kind of curved like that. Non-dominant hand down there, palm facing up. Dominant hand right here. Just touch lightly on your chin, back of the fingers, and go down. Wife. Okay, we just talked about how to sign wife. In English, we might say, do they enjoy eating hamburger? Well, in sign language, we can go like this. Okay, let's learn how to sign this sentence. Here is the sign for they. Okay, it's a pronoun, personal pronoun, and it's going to be at least two or more people. So let's say Tom, Dick, and Harry are sitting over there. We're going to use our index finger, and we're going to arc in their direction. They. If they're sitting over there, we go like that. They. If they're not here, but we're still signing about them, we'll just do it off to the side, kind of like an imaginary group of people. They. All right, make sure when you sign they, don't cross in the front, because if you do, if you cross this imaginary line, it means you all, as in you plural. So make sure it's off to the side, wherever they are, or if they're not here, just down there. Okay. Do you remember the sign for enjoy? Flat hands like that. Enjoy. Right. Here is a sign for eat. Very straightforward. The hand shape's going to be an O that's squished down. So all the fingertips are together. Take those fingertips, tap once on your lips. Eat. All right, if you tap twice, it means food. Food. We just want eat, the verb, so just do it once. Okay. And the sign for hamburger? Well, that's right. Hamburger. Okay. So we're going to make this a yes-no question. So what you're going to need to do to communicate a yes-no question, raise your eyebrows, lean forward a little bit. And you can do it at the end of the sentence. There's no need to hold that facial expression throughout the whole sentence. It's a bit uncomfortable. But once you get to hamburger or towards the end of the sentence, raise those eyebrows, lean forward. Well, let's practice it. We've been talking about it, so why don't we just do it? So let's sign with me. We'll go nice and slow and sign this sentence. Here we go. They enjoy eat hamburger. All right, eyebrows up, leaning forward because it's a yes-no question where they can answer yes, no, or maybe. All right, let's sign it again. They enjoy eat hamburger. All right, let's go a little bit quicker. Okay, let's say we don't want to have a question. We want to make it a statement. They enjoy eat hamburger. All right, so at the end, just have a neutral look on your face or nod a little bit. Don't have to do the question stuff like before. All right, let's do the statement. Here we go. They enjoy eat hamburger. Straightforward. All right, again. All right, back to the question. Okay, wonderful. Well, we talked about how to sign this question, and it was great. In English, we might say, his wife doesn't like to cook, or his wife dislikes cooking. Well, in ASL, we can go like this. All right, let's learn how to sign this sentence. All right, here's the sign for his, possessive pronoun. So let's say it's George and he's sitting over there. We're going to use a flat hand shape, right? Like this. This is how we do possessive pronouns. We're just going to push once in his direction, all right? Because we're showing his, we're showing possession. His what? Well, his wife, okay? If he was sitting over there, we'd go over here, his. If he's not here, but we want to sign about him, just pretend he's off to the side, and then we'll just go like that. All right? How do we sign wife? That's right. Wife. Wife. Dislike, how do we sign it? Dislike. Remember that facial expression, very important. You have like, we don't want that, we want dislike. Cook. That's right, cook. All right, let's put it all together into a statement and sign it. Here we go, nice and slow. His wife dislike cook. See how at the beginning of the sentence, my face was kind of neutral? His wife. Then I just, even when I was doing cook, I had this facial expression that fit with dislike. Right. All right, let's sign it. Here we go. His wife dislike cook. Let's say he's sitting over there. We want to talk about it's Freddie. A little bit quicker. Okay, so let's say we want to change it into a question. Why don't we put his over here? Pretend he's not here. Just do it off to the side. So we're going to go his wife dislike cook. Look at my eyebrows. I'm leaning forward because it's a yes-no question. That's right. Here we go. His wife dislike cook. All right, so we see it seems like we have some conflicting facial expressions here because we have dislike in there, which is like, put it out there, kind of disgust, don't like it. However, the question expression is going to trump. It's going to take over all because we need to communicate a yes-no question. All right, so something like this. So once you're at the end of the sentence, raise those eyebrows, lean forward. Once again. All right, let's go back to the statement. Here we go. Okay, good, good. We talked about how to sign this, and it looked like this. In English, we might say something like, Mark's gotta fall in love soon, and then change your mind and be like, why? Well, in sign language, we could go like this. All right, let's jump in and sign this sentence. Okay, Mark is going to be a name, and let's pretend we don't have a name sign for him, so we're just going to finger spell his name. So here we go. Let's first do the letters, and then we'll speed up and practice going faster with the name. Here we go. M-A-R-K. So we have Mark. Mark. All right, must. Do you remember? I'm trying to trick you here. What is the sign for must? Well, previously you learned it as need, right? But remember, the sign for need fits the concepts of need, should, and must. That's right. Okay, so must, same sign as for need, just like that. Right. Fall in love, how do we sign it? That's right. All right. Fall in love. Soon, how do we sign it? Here's how we sign why. All right, so we have a question here, and we're gonna call it a WH question. Think of the question words: who, what, where, when, how, why, which, stuff like that. So we're gonna go like this. All right, so the hand shape is going to end up in the Y hand position, facing in. So the palm's going to be facing in. Before you do that, you're going to take the middle 3 fingers, use the tips, just touch the side of your forehead, and now pull it down into a Y. All right, Y. Y. At the same time, this is a question, so the facial expression is going to be a bit different than a yes-no question. We're going to frown. We can say scrunch up our eyebrows a bit. Have like an inquisitive look, like you're investigating something. So we go like this. Why? Why? From the side. Other side. And the front again. Why? Okay. So let's sign everything. And let's do it. Nice. Get some practice. Here we go. Mark must fall in love soon. Why? All right, again, here we go. Mark must fall in love soon. Why? All right, let's speed up. Okay, so let's play with it a little bit and let's make the first sentence a yes/no question. So we have some interesting things happening here. So the first part, Mark must fall in love soon, right? Yes/no question, put those eyebrows up. But immediately we're going to sign why, and then it'll be like this. All right, so let's go nice and slow and let's take a look at this one. Here we go. Sign with me. Mark must fall in love soon. Why? All right. All right, here we go again. A little bit quicker. All right. Kind of a workout for our eyebrows there because of the yes/no question, eyebrows up. Why question, WH question, you're going to be scrunching up the eyebrows. Okay, let's go back to the original sentence. Let's sign it again. Here we go. Okay, wonderful. Well, we went through step by step and we signed this sentence. Okay, let's take a look at this sentence and go step by step and see if you remember the signs. Tomorrow, how do we sign it? That's right. Tomorrow. Eric, going to be a name. So we're going to finger spell. All right, so we don't have a name sign for him. We'll just finger spell his name. E-R-I-C. All right, so we have Eric. 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 Okay. How do we sign will? That's right. Will. Need. Need, right? Also works for need, must, should, right? Here we're going to be doing need. More. How do you think we sign more? Huh? You ever seen baby signs? All right, they go like this. More. Sometimes you might see double taps. We're just going to do one tap here. How do we do it? Well, first make O's, squish them down so the tips of the fingers are all together and just put them together. More. From the side. More. Other side. Okay, so we have more. And milk. How do we sign milk? Milk. Well, we have an opportunity to sign the full sentence. Here we go. Sign with me, nice and slow. Tomorrow, Eric will need more milk. Just like that. All right, again, here we go. Tomorrow, Eric will need more milk. All right, let's speed up. Well, let's change it into a yes/no question, all right? Remember what to do at the end? Let's find out. Here we go. All right, did you do it? At the end, to convey, to communicate a yes/no question, raise those eyebrows, lean forward a little bit. Right. Let's do it again. And back to the statement. Here we are. Okay, we went step by step and we signed this sentence. Okay, so what did you accomplish in this lesson? Well, first, you learned vocabulary signs, hand shape, hand position, all of that stuff. Then you had quiz number 1 where you signed everything. Quiz number 2 where you understood everything. And we signed sentences using all of the vocabulary words. Okay, so guess what's up next? That's right, the inspiring quote. And the format's going to be something like this, longer and the hands will be a little bit smaller, but it's a full quote from a famous person, and it's your job to translate, figure out what is the message, and put it in the comments. Okay, see you soon.